Scalpers are already charging $1,000. GameStop is busy trying to cancel bot orders. Fans are fighting back by posting fake listings to try and fight off these scalpers. And Nintendo, they're just enjoying what is now projected to be the largest, biggest console launch in video game history. So good morning, Mario. Good morning, Switch fans. It's not morning, but it's been a long day. All right, if you didn't get a pre-order last night, there is still hope. I've got some info on the channel already, and I'm going to be updating you with the latest information in this video. But man, oh man, the fake listing thing is crazy. So scalpers are already up to no good, charging $900 to $1,000 for these consoles, some going to $2,000 because they're crazy. I mean, just look how many listings are currently in this like $950 to $1,000 range. Right now, this is a live look at eBay. Here we go. And let me just say, the $1,000 price thing from scalpers is ridiculous. Okay, they're doing that because there's a precedent set with PlayStation 5 skyrocketing. I don't know if you remember this back in 2020. Stock was really hard to get for the PlayStation 5. And so scalpers were eating it up. That console was on StockX and eBay and all these sites for $700, $800, $900, $1,000, $1,200. And so scalpers know like, hey, this Switch 2 is pretty coveted. We're going to go as sky high as we can. The old virtue that your mom tried to instill in you when you wanted that ice cream cone or you wanted the new game from Blockbuster, it's like patience. But wait. There is a hero amongst all of this, and it's random people making eBay accounts and fighting back. First off, don't ever pay this much for the Switch 2, please. Please don't pay this much for the Switch 2. Do not give these bot scalpers any satisfaction. Thankfully, some good-hearted people are posting fake listings, and they charge retail price. And then in the description it says, this is for a picture of the console, or this is for a picture of the confirmation. Don't buy it. This is to fight the bots. And eBay has been taking those down because technically it's against terms of service. It's fighting the good, resistant fight, but it's technically not allowed. But more and more people keep popping them back up. Some have disappeared throughout the day, and new ones are emerging. I'm not recommending anyone go do this, but I do think it's pretty neat that the Nintendo fan base is so strong of a supporting community, helping each other out and trying to say, hey, we're going to bring the price down. Because what this does is if you go on eBay and see a bunch of $500 listings, it's going to make the $900 listing look crazy. So maybe it is a move to bring the scalpers' prices down. I don't think it's going to work in the sense that scalpers are going to charge less, but what it hopefully does is bring more awareness to the fact like, hey, don't buy from scalpers. You don't need to. You still have a lot of time. And GameStop issued this important message stating, hey, we're canceling a lot of bot and duplicate orders. Those restocks will be happening at some point, and you can still call your GameStop to see what they have in store. It seems like maybe GameStop did hold some back, and there definitely will be bot orders that need to restock. The good news for you right now is, as of this video, nobody has restocked. That means that there still should be waves of these coming in. Smaller waves, of course, nothing as big as last night. But once they get the bot orders canceled, we'll see if they put them up at a set time. We'll see if they have a waiting room or a line. I'll try to keep you posted as soon as that happens. But right now, it's all quiet on the Switch 2 front. It seems like unless you call a GameStop and get lucky and they have a physical pre-order inside their physical store, right now you cannot get a Switch 2. But I urge you, do not give in. Have patience, have faith, have strength. Wait for a restock. Try it, Nintendo. And maybe Amazon will do something. Amazon did not pop up at all today, which, you know, their loss, I guess. The good news is that there are some Switch 2 games available on Amazon, so I'm assuming they're planning on selling the console to play those games eventually. Feels like a big bozo move by Bezos if he does not stock what's going to be the biggest console launch of all time, because Bloomberg is stating now that, hey, based on numbers, looks like this is going to be a 6 to 8 million console launch, which is insane. Let me give you some perspective, okay? Nintendo Switch 1 was 2.74 million units at launch. The first quarter, that's how many they sold. So this would be triple that. You thought the Switch 1 was big, triple that, okay? And then PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 currently hold the console record for largest launch quarter, and both of those are tied at 4.5 million. So 6 to 8 is nearly double that. We're talking about monstrous, epic, insane proportions. This Switch 2 is going to be crazy. This is going to be the most popular system of the year, maybe the most popular system of the next year, and next year, and next year, and next year, and next. Like, I don't know what stops it. I don't know if anything can stop it because Nintendo has such a good thing going, and they really are nailing the message to consumers that this is the place now to play Nintendo games and to play all the other games. Madden 26 got confirmed for Nintendo Switch officially today. They said the game is coming out in August. Will it be ready day and date on Switch 2? Have not said yet, but I'm very hopeful. Fingers crossed. The other good news about the 6 to 8 million figure, there's no way that they sold 6 to 8 million pre-orders. That is including a bunch more units that are going to be flooding the market. So honestly, the more Switch 2 hype there is, the more sellouts there are, the more Nintendo is going to produce consoles and push these. And even if it doesn't mean like day one consoles, that could mean week 1, week 2 consoles, and that could definitely mean week 3, week 4 consoles, right? So the more that this machine grows, and it seems like there's no stopping it now, it feels like the bump of the price has been blistered, right? They popped that thing. I'm not saying that it was the right move by Nintendo, but hey, the pushback feels to be a bit over now that everyone is scrambling to get pre-orders and scalpers are trying to seize the situation. We're fighting back against scalpers. I'm telling you, you're in a good spot. Even if you don't have one, I know that feels like contradictory, but there are more restocks coming. There will be more opportunities to get them. And maybe because so many people have been crazed about the pre-orders, maybe the Nintendo Switch America lottery will be better. Maybe Nintendo notices like, hey, we don't have enough for this Japan lottery. We're going to try to flood the US lottery since it's happening later on, May 8th. You do have chances. I just would not feed the beast. There's the scalpers. I would not recommend that for anyone. My own brother, you. Just wait. Just be patient. It feels sucky, but you still have almost 6 weeks. It's a lot of time and a lot can happen. And all we know concretely is that this launch is going to be insane, right? Nintendo is going to try to get as many consoles because they want to sell them, not the scalpers on eBay. So let me know how you're doing today. How'd you fare with the pre-orders? Have you had any experience with GameStop? Call them. Maybe they do have one. Maybe your area, you thought there'd be 90 people lining up. Maybe there was only 32, and maybe they have a 33rd console waiting for you. I've heard a lot of people say that they are missing the bundle. They're hitting on the Switch 2, but they're missing the bundle, and I knew that bundle was going to be very coveted. It does save you $30 in Mario Kart World, and just about everybody is getting Mario Kart World at launch if you're getting a Switch 2. Therefore, the bundle is the way to go. Kind of wish big old Nintendo, Mr. Furukawa, would have just made the bundle, or at least made the bundle like 2/3 and the non-bundle 1/3. I know it's more money, it's more expensive. $500 is a crazy sticker shock, but if more people wanted the bundle anyways and we're gonna buy Mario Kart like you're already invested in, you need a game. Kind of wish Nintendo would not have made the bundle limited, because it clearly seems like there are less of the bundle. People are having a much harder time for the bundle. If I were you, if you have a chance to scoop a Switch without the bundle, I'd probably do it. You can always cancel it later. You can always return it. I would get my hands on one if I could, and I would not be picky about the bundle, even though the bundle is the better deal. Or you can wait. Restock should be coming. Hopefully, everybody together, us and the retailers, can fight the bots and get you the console that you need. I'll keep you posted on everything going on. In the meantime, everybody, let me tease a change to Good Morning Mario, and we'll leave it at that. For now, though, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Hope your luck continues, or your luck gets better, or just your patience holds over. Don't buy a $1,000 Switch, please. Until next time, thanks again for watching. SwitchForce out.